Hey all, Cypher, and welcome back to another Dislyte video. Now I know it's been quite some time since I posted a video. Basically, I was very busy with my business and stuff. Some details that I personally would not like to share, and probably you also would not like to hear as well. So we'll just skip through that. But yeah, I'm like back because it's holidays time, and guess what? The most awaited update for Christmas, or for the festival season, is finally here. It's called patch 3.1.7 and it's supposed to be the Christmas update, right? So let's take a look, and this will be my honest and brutal opinion because I know it's going to be brutal. Just a very big disclaimer. I think instead of Santa, they're supposed to be Christmassy. Santa, I think they forgot what Santa means and actually spelled it as Satan, because I think this is what this entire patch is. This is pretty much Satan for the game. I think this is very bad. I mean, not very bad. This is potentially the death of the game if they did not fix all the stuff that they've made to this update. So first, let's just take aside the good stuff. So we all are going to be getting 50 gold records after the update, and some potential 300 or 400 Nexus crystals, depending on how long the maintenance actually lasts. So that's the good stuff, guys. That's all. I think that's the only good stuff. All right, coming to the new espers. I mean, I'll probably make a new video just for Yunchuan, but overall I think his production, I don't think he's great at all. I mean, his resonance looks pretty powerful, but that's pretty pay to win, so we're not gonna go into resonance because not everybody can max him out or get him multiple copies of Yunchuan. But his base skill is pretty bad, except for Fafnir, right? Because I don't think he does anything special. He does not scale with the speed, so I don't know why he has this skill, because I think it screams cleave, but he wants to be built as an attacker, like a full-on DPS. He does not scale through his speed, I think, like Sanders or Li Guang does, right? So he's pretty meh, I'm not gonna be excited if I pull him, honestly, after the update. Now here's another thing, Calamity Island. So these are basically elemental towers. Basically each element is gonna have their own tower, and they open on different days of the week. So I think Burning Pillar is basically for Inferno element, so you will only be able to use espers of the same element in the particular tower. I think this is pretty cool, decent concept, honestly. Coming to the next one, we have Expedition. Now I don't know, I think this is what they're calling Expedition, basically participating in this event. That's called Expedition or something. So there's some rules. So basically we can only do 10 floors each day. So it will take 20 days to complete the whole tower, and I don't think it says anywhere that it will reset. So it's probably a one-time thing, right? I think the temporal tower. So there's that. Now we have another cool thing, Blitz. So Blitz is supposed to be skip battles for the game. So you can use basically Blitz for Sonic Miracles, Ritual Miracle, Sonic Rift. So I think that's pretty cool because it really saves a lot of time. I think that's the first and the biggest aspect. But we really don't know how much of these skip tickets. I'm just gonna call them skip tickets because Blitz sounds weird, and other games just call them skip tickets. So I'll potentially call it skip tickets as well. And I do not know how many memo chips we are gonna be given each day, so I'm not gonna be sure. But I think it's a great feature, honestly. I think this is the second best aspect after the 50 gold records for this update. Added a power system. I mean, honestly, who cares? Patch notes, cool. Now you can look at the bad shit that they did in game, so that's cool. Some new stuff, new M-Pass for players who like to get the Baroness skin. Honestly, Baroness skin looks pretty decent. I looked at it in the trailer and it looked pretty decent. So Baroness fans, rejoice! You're gonna get a new skin. New events. Now I'm not gonna go through events. I mean, they're pretty standard. Nothing really changed. Another gadget, the gadget event for Yunchuan. Honestly, I expected like I expected more from them. I thought like he would be like I thought that they would probably like make the new Esper like a rate up on the banner on like gold records, but it does not seem that Yun Chuan or like any new Esper in the future will be at like having a rate up, a specific rate up, you know, on the gold records banner. So the only way to potentially guarantee it is through wish stones, or like you have to be really lucky and beat the odds to like get your new Esper. So that's pretty disappointing, honestly. That's pretty disappointing, because I mean I'm glad that they did not do this for this one, because this here I do not really want him. He sucks in my opinion. But yeah, looks bad for the future. So let's do City Night again, Christmas themed event. No complaint with that. I think this concept is pretty decent. Free stuff, right? Adjustments. All right, guys. This is where the stuff happens. Not here. This one, right? Yes. So story adjustments. I mean, it's cool. They're making the game more hard for new players by basically giving them some missions. Basically some star system where you have to 3-star all these stages, and you will be given additional rewards. So now for players like us, we are gonna be having all these stages 3-starred, so we can just claim the rewards directly. That's pretty cool. Here, Sonic Rift, guys. Now I don't know if you have watched the new Sonic Rift, like basically on the test server, many people have made videos of the Sonic Rift, which is basically supposed to be this godly experiment gifting stuff. Not really gifting because it takes a lot of stamina, but you're able to acquire lots of experience, right? Experiments, like high level experiments. And guys, you're getting 2 blue experiments per run on stage 12 of the Sonic Rift, which consumes 15 stamina. Fucking insane. Like, and they have totally nerfed the practice stages. Not the practice stages, the normal story stages. The practice stages have been like altogether removed. So I don't know how people are supposed to level up their heroes. So like, what? So like, are they supposed to like spend all of their daily resources of stamina into the Sonic Rifts and get like 20 blue experiments to like level two of their levels on their 50 plus espers? Like, is that the gameplay here? Is that the game plan? Such bullshit, man. Such bullshit, honestly. And coming to the masterpiece, the ritual miracle adjustments. Amazing. Amazing. So at first, honestly, when I was reading this, I thought like, you know, they're changing up the rules. They're probably making the boss much easier for new players to tackle. It's actually totally reversed. So now, for example, the boss such as Kronos, they removed the AP up stuff from like this, the right tablet, but now he does AoE defense break. He gets additional AP on his own. So whenever he moves, or sorry, whenever one of our allies move, he gets AP. So speed cleave is pretty much dead to like counter this boss. And basically all you have to do is bring tons of immunity, play it out pretty slow, because I think slow teams or poison teams are going to be the way to counter this boss. So basically you have to build a ton of new espers, and they've already nerfed the experience gain. I don't know how people are going to be able to build so many new espers, and I think even then players are struggling. I think in the test server many players are complaining about the bosses. I think all of the bosses, but majorly I think people are complaining about APEP. So APEP pretty much has now a poison debuff that he inflicts, which cannot be removed. So you have to take the damage from poisons. You cannot remove. And then he steals buffs. I think Fafnir now steals buffs or something. So every dungeon is potentially 10 times harder. If not 10, like at least 5 times harder. And the rewards are pretty much the same. So, I don't know what is going through their minds. Why are they doing this? This is supposed to be a fun update. This is supposed to be a major update. as major in all the bad ways. All the bad ways of the game. They do not remove, they do not, I mean, not remove, they do not adjust the stamina requirements. Instead, they keep it same here. They totally bust out the stamina for Dislyte lands. So Dislyte lands now consumes 12 stamina, guys. I think it was earlier, it was 8. Oh, sorry, no, it's 15. Yeah, sorry, my bad. 15. Insane. Now to their what's it called, gratitude, they are gonna give us more resources, because they know we are consuming double the stamina. So I think this is pretty much guaranteed that we should get more resources. But still, I think it's pretty bad. I think it's pretty scummy, because nowhere they're gonna give us extra stamina. There's literally no way we are increasing our own stamina pool, but our stamina is now getting further depleted, because the more amounts, there's like a large quantity of stamina used everywhere in the game. This is basically an idle game at this point. Like, you do like what, 10 minutes of gameplay, consume all your stamina, and like log out. Like, what's the plan here? Remove the setting with stamina cost of Dislyte is half first. Oh yeah, they removed this as well. I don't know. And now they added this shitty number of battle turn stuff. So basically you have to like win stages and like this in a set limit of battle turns. You cannot like infinitely, the battles cannot go on, which is pretty stupid in PvE. In PvP I would understand this stuff. Now as per acquisition statement, we already covered this in our previous video, so I'm not gonna go through this. Fusion as well, bounties, again reduce gold but increase nexus crystals. I mean, doesn't really matter, we just refresh anyways. Bounties was never a problem, I don't think it was. Q miracle, yeah. So they removed rating from like first difficulty, but like honestly, who cares? Then they also like they reset all the progress of Q miracle. So like you have to do it from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 all the way to 8. Like you have to do it all the way again for no fucking reason. Literally no freaking reason. Oh, and also they removed experiments, nexus crystals, and gold records, replaced by guaranteed relic. What the fuck? Like and you know, this is one point that I would like really like to touch on. They have totally fucked free-to-play players after the update. Totally fucked, because they've removed potentially every good way of getting summoning currencies like nexus crystals and gold records. They're giving us this bullshit guaranteed relic, you know, which is pretty much gonna be dog shit. Like, let's be honest, it's random, guys. It's random. It can be anything. It's bullshit. This is bullshit. We do not want this. You're removing pretty much everything. Removing experiments, starimons, nexus crystals, and gold records for this dog shit guaranteed relic. Like, what's the point, man? What's the point of doing Cube Miracle? Like, everything is RNG now, and we're getting like torture and stuff by like by only farming this dog shit Sonic Rift for our experiments. Like, there's no other way to even get experiments now. There's no other good way to farm XP now. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And this is another, like, this is cherry on top of the cake, honestly. They're increasing HP in PvP, but like the increased HP will not affect the HP based damage. So they're basically empowering tank teams even more with this change. So yeah, I don't know why they're doing this, man. Adjusted max level, yeah, they're gonna increase from 60 to 100, but then they also say like leveling up score to increase the stamina cap, but it's gonna require higher XP. This does not counter the stamina problems. This is bullshit, man. This is like some stuff you should always be doing to keep your players like motivated to like grind. This is not an excuse to take away everything, every single chance of like our Nexus crystals, gold records. Like, they've taken so much and they've given nothing in this update. This is literally dog shit. Resonance adjustments, I mean, you know, we already covered that as well in the previous video. I'm not gonna read all through this. I think this is pretty basic. You guys can go through this. I'll probably link the patch notes. So yeah, you can cry your eyes out as well after I did mine. We already covered these balance changes as well. These are pretty much decent. I have no complaints on the balance adjustments so far, at least. Yeah, so this so they're basically introducing more memo chips packs, more these what they're adding, the Wishstone packs, of course, you know, to make the game more pay to win, so whales can directly get the heroes. Other adjustments, optimizations. Yeah, they removed the opt-in ripples from the club. Like, why, man? They're so scummy. They are so scummy, guys. They're so scummy. They removed this Nexus crystal as well, and instead it replaced it with 50,000 gold. They replaced Nexus crystals, man. They're taking everything away. They're literally taking everything. See, the Nexus crystal rewards have been removed from the DJ. Like, come on, man. Spare the DJ contest at least. Like, who the fuck plays that? You're nerfing that as well. I don't know why you're doing this, man. Like, what is the point of this update? This is literally the worst update this game has ever received. Like, 100%. This is not like supposed to be Christmas, New Year stuff. This is literally the death. This is like what you do when you want to. You basically you're screaming to give us your money, and we're gonna give you dog shit. This is not even the full man. Oh wait, I just realized. Where are the stuff where they say that removes opt-in boxes from the club? They remove gold records from the club, I think from the tournament shop as well. They're replacing it for donor ripples. I mean, you already have donor. I mean, majority of the old players have donor, I think. And you know, suppose if you already have donor, just replace donor ripples with like what, gold records and stuff, man. Like, where are the gold records? Where is anything? You've literally removed every single thing. This is pretty bad. Like, honestly, I have nothing to say anymore. I think if they do not reward some of the changes here, I mean, like, majority of the changes, like, just get this shitty patch back, man. Like, we do not want this. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. All right, as simple as that. So I'm not gonna be more negative than this. I think it's pretty bad already. Players are realizing this is pretty bad. So yeah. I mean, there's that. So do let me know if you guys agree with me or not, and I'll make more videos. I mean, I have to make a summon video. I have like a lot of summons saved up, and please, Lilith, you have to reverse this. This game will die for sure if you do not reverse this garbage update. So you have pretty much fucked free-to-play players. You're taking everything from us and giving us shit. Well, you give us like this 50 gold records, you know, as like sort of a like what you give out a dog after he's a good boy. I think this is what this is. But you know, this game is fucked in long term, because this is just short term. Like, this is not permanent stuff, but you have taken out permanent stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a later video. Yeah, peace.